Hello everyone, you are welcome back to my channel Dada's Dialogue once again. I really appreciate your support by sharing, liking, and even commenting to the video that I'm sharing on this channel. Thank you so much. In our today's video, we'll be talking about the cost of relocating as a nurse or as a carer to the UK. We'll be talking about the documents needed and things you need to know before you can relocate to the UK as a carer or as a nurse. First of all, if you are relocating to anywhere in the world, you are traveling abroad, the number one document needed is your passport. You need your passport as the very first document. It is this passport you will use to be filling all the form ranging from the Ielts, NMC UK website, the Person Vu website, anything at all. And not only that, it is in fact this passport they will use to attach your vignet or the visa so that you'll be able to travel to abroad. So number one document needed is your passport. And please, for the sake of this video, I'll be using Nigerian currency because that is what we use in our own case. So I'll be using Nigerian currency to make the analysis. So in Nigeria, we have two different types of passport. The one of 32 pages as well as the one of 64 pages. So let's just say at most you have 50,000 naira for your passport. So with 50,000 naira, you should be able to collect a passport, either the 32 pages passport or 64 pages passport. So number one document is your passport. You need your passport before you can even do anything at all while relocating to the UK as a nurse or as a carer. So having gotten your passport, the second thing you need to do is to go to the NMC UK website. Register with them. Once you've registered with them, they will generate a code for you. This code is what you'll be using to make reference in terms of any complaint or anything at all about your account. So they will generate this code, keep it safe. Then having registered with them, you will pay a registration fee of £120. You pay £120 as your registration fee. Then once that one has been accomplished, you now go back to the Ielts portal. You register either the British Council Ielts or the Australia Ielts. You know the one that best suits you or the one that has center in your location. Nevertheless, when registering for Ielts, please note that NMC UK does not accept Ielts General. So the only Ielts that NMC UK accept is the Ielts Academy, meaning that your Ielts General is not accepted. So if you know that you've been doing Ielts and maybe you are not passing it, you can also try OET. So registering for Ielts, unlike during our own time, we paid 75,000 naira for Ielts. But these days, I think the current price now is 89,500 for the Ielts Academy. So you register for your Ielts. Once you've registered for the Ielts, you've passed your exam now. The next step on the list is now to go back to the NMC account again. You verify your account as a nurse, and in order to verify your account as a nurse, you need to go to your NMC, whatever country you are, update them that you want to get verified as a UK nurse. So you submit a form with them. In Nigeria, I think the price is 17,000 naira, or let's just say 20,000 naira at most for updating or verification. So you pay this money to the NMC, whatever country that you are. So you pay the money to them. They will now process your application. So you will now update the NMC UK website that you've processed your verification. So you send it to them. They will now send message to the your NMC country that you are trying to verify from. So they will send message to them. It is now them that will now say, okay, this so person is a registered nurse with us. So if you are from Nigeria, this is one of the hardest part of relocating to the UK. And the reason why is that based on the corrupt system, or based on the fact that many people are trying to use shortcut, and because of that, people whom have not paid or have not settled someone, they find it difficult to get verified as soon as possible. So if you are having difficulties in your verification, you can contact me, share in the comment below. Maybe I may know someone who can help you out. Nevertheless, this is not a free charge. It is something you have to pay for. So if you know that you are willing to pay in order to fast track your verification, you can contact me in the comment box below. I will share the number of that person with you privately so that you can contact the person and the person will help you verify your account as soon as possible. In fact, during our own time, my wife is having problem with NMC license. So because of that, it is a kind of difficult for us to get assistance. So what she did was that when she, during the pandemic, they gave them the chance of registering for the license online. So she registered for the license online. The license was delivered, but at the end of the day, the license is not carrying her passport. So it makes things difficult. Now she has to go to Yaba to make complaint at the NMC office, Yaba. So when she now lodged the complaint, she told the man there, and the man, fortunately, the man said, no worries, just give me your document. I will process it for you. In fact, I'm going to Abuja tomorrow. Just give me everything. Let me go there. They will understand. I will tell them everything. So my wife gave the man all the necessary document and pay for the verification. So it was the man that took the document to Abuja. But the man did not collect money like I was saying. So the man did not collect any money from us. So the man only processed the document, and because of that, we have to wait for like 2-3 months. After waiting for 2 months, we've not gotten any response. She has not yet been verified. So I was worried. We started looking for information. I started contacting my brothers, my uncles, my sisters who are nurses and doctors. So fortunately, they gave me someone's number whom at the end of the day help us do the verification. Within 3-4 days, I think we paid 35,000 naira or so. And within 3-4 days, we have been verified. Something that we waited for almost 2 months and nothing yet to be shown off. So after paying the man, we got verified. And so once you've been verified, at this point, you can now move on to the next step. And the next step is registering for your CBT. The computer-based test can be registered on the PersonVue website. So once you've been verified, you will receive a message from the NMC UK telling you that you've been verified. And that message, it is key. It is very, very important, because with that message, even if you don't want to wait for any employer, you can process your own visa for yourself. Although this time it is going to be a visiting visa, because the message will carry an invitation letter telling you that you can come to the UK for your OSCE. So you can use that one as a yardstick of relocating to the UK. You go with the normal 3-month or 6-month tourist visa, so that you can do the OSCE exam. And if you like, during this process, you can do the CBT here in the UK. Nevertheless, if you want to follow the due protocol, because if you come with the route of the tourist visa, like I explained in my previous video, you cannot work, but believe me, you can still process for work. So the only thing is that you need to go back to your country in order to update it to Tier 2 visa. So if you are doing the CBT in your country, you register for the PersonVue. Registration for PersonVue now, I think, is around 65,000 naira, which is 83 pounds. I think it is 83 pounds that you are going to pay for the registration to the person who, whereby you will now be able to do the CBT exam. And when registering, you choose either you are an adult nurse, children's nurse, or mental nurse, and many other options like that. So you choose the one that suits your qualification or your status. So once you've registered with them, you will now be given the date to do the exam. And note, if you are having any difficulties in paying all this money, in Nigeria, because of the fact that the maximum transaction per month given by federal government to the MasterCard or Visa card is $100 per month. So it makes things a kind of difficult to make such payment, most especially your NMC registration, your CBT, your final application form and all that. So that's all those money that you just need to pay. So if you're having difficulty paying this money, you can comment in the comment section below. Don't worry, it is my joy for you to come, so I can help you out. I already have a Pound MasterCard that I can help you to pay all this money while you credit my account in Naira. So if I've confirmed your payment in Naira, I can help you process the payment. And if you have anybody that you think you want to help out, you can redirect such person to me. So just comment in the section below, then I will tell you how we can go about it. So once you've registered, you've done the CBT exam and you've passed it now, the next thing is for you to go back to the NMC UK website once again. You make sure that you fill the form, declare your health status, fill all the necessary form at this period. Then you now pay the sum of £153. This £153, it is what they will use to verify all the details you've provided, including your health status and every other thing that you might have provided with them, so that they will be able to do it and update it to your account. So once you've passed it, you've updated, you've paid for the final application fee, the next thing on the list is to get yourself a very good CV. You get yourself CV. At this period, you are good to go. You are good to be looking for job. You are certified. And by the time you now come to the UK, most employers, in fact 99% of your employer, are going to pay for your skill exam, although some of them in the contract might tell you that even if they are paying for your skill exam, they will still reimburse it back from your salary or your wages. But make sure that you read all the terms and conditions of the contract. Don't just say because of we want to relocate abroad, you are tired of living in your whatever country that you are now, and just sign anyhow contract. Make sure that you understand the contract terms and conditions. Otherwise, you might live to regret such signature for the few years that you'll be spending under them. In fact, it is very, very important. So make sure that you read all the terms and conditions of the contract. Understand it before you sign the contract. So in our own case, based on the explanation I've given you, I think all the money altogether that we've spent before we are able to get a good job or a job here in the UK, I think we spend around £2,000. And £2,000 is, I think, as at that period that we are applying for the tier 2 visa or the sponsorship. As at the time we are applying for the sponsorship, £2,000 is around 1.2 to 1.3 million naira. But naira is very volatile. It is not stable. So because of that, it might not be the same thing. It might not be the actual price that we spent, you might be able to spend. But everything all together, I think within 1 million to 1.5 million, you are good to go. Most especially if you don't have any issue at all, most especially in the aspect of your exam. Once you don't have any issue writing your exam, you don't you don't fail anything. And I don't pray that you fail any of your exams. I pray that as soon as you are doing it, just like my wife's case, as soon as you are doing it, you are passing everything. You are passing everything. And before you know, you are good to go. So this is how we come to the end of our today's video. I hope that one way or the other, you've enjoyed our today's video. If so, please do subscribe. And if you know that you have subscribed, you are just returning back. Thank you so much. Once again, like I said earlier, my pride is for those of you who are in Nigeria to be able to relocate out of the country whereby you guys are not valued. The nurses in our countries are not valued at all. So if you are having any difficulties in making payment, I'm ready to help you out. I'm ready to do whatever you want. So just contact me in the comment box below. Let me know how much you want to pay, and at the end of the day, we'll calculate it, the Naira equivalent, we'll calculate it, you pay to my Naira account while I make the payment for you online. And this is how we come to the end of today's video. So until our next video, when I'll be seeing you again, I say one love.